You are headed to Disneyland Resort and Walt Disney World for 4th of July weekend, and you want to be as patriotic as Uncle Sam wearing a Mickey Mouse shirt with a Captain American shield. Here are my top things to do on both coasts to celebrate your Independence Day.
Your Independence Day!
Let's shuffle down Main Street. Hello, I'm Gavin, and this is Waters on Main Street, where we talk about Disney parks. Today, we're going to talk about all the red, white, and blue things you can do on both coasts at both resorts. By the end of this episode, you'll be holding sparklers, burning your hands on said sparklers, and sitting in a lawn chair listening to Neil Diamond music with loud kabooms. My country, 'tis of thee today, sweet land of liberty. Today of thee I sing, today of thee I sing, today. First off, let's head to the Golden State. At Disneyland, you can head to Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln. You can listen to an animatronic version of Honest Abe in a very heavily air-conditioned auditorium. Wouldn't it be cool if they had Honest Abe chop down a tree for you right in front of your eyes? And you can go into the gift shop and purchase pieces of wood that he just cut down and have your initials or his initials carved into that said token, just like the Disney Penny Press, but more elaborate. You can get on the Mark Twain riverboat. The boat is based on a 19th century paddle boat and it cruises rivers of America. Also, sailing ship Columbia does the same thing. This boat is from the 18th century. If you feel strong enough and you want to get some exercise, you can do the Davy Crockett's canoes. You could paddle your way along rivers of America, build up your biceps, walk on over to California Adventure, go to Avengers Campus, and try to spot Captain America. Heading on over to Florida, there is American Adventure at Epcot. It is a whirlwind overview of American history, narrated by animatronics of Mark Twain and Benjamin Franklin. It also has an appearance from Will Rogers. Never met a man I didn't like. Give a man enough rope. Be sure to check out the paintings in the lobby of the theater while you wait for the show. They are quite impressive, especially if you are a history buff. Also give a listen to Voices of Liberty. It's an a cappella group that sings patriotic songs. If you head on over to Hollywood Studios, there's a statue of Miss Piggy there dressed up as the Statue of Liberty. Oh, Kermie! Hi-ya! There is the Electrical Water Pageant. It's a water parade that appears on Seven Seas Lagoon and Bay Lake. It appears at night. It is quite impressive and it gives a salute to America at one point. At the Magic Kingdom, there's Carousel of Progress. There is a scene that takes place on the 4th of July during the early part of the 20th century. You can head on over to Liberty Square and see Hall of Presidents. You can check out all of the presidents on stage, each and every one of them in animatronic glory. It's very interesting. Most of the animatronic presidents don't talk. A politician that doesn't talk. Good job, Disney. Take a look around at the details of Liberty Square. There is architecture that represents each of the original 13 colonies. Also, there are state flags of each of the original 13 states and the American flag in the Plaza Center. You can also grab a hearty meal at Liberty Tree Tavern. It has a colonial theme with each room named after important figures from the time, like Martha Washington and Betsy Ross. I wonder if they have a dress code to eat there. Sure, there's a dress code to eat in the tavern. Where is your wig? There is also the Liberty Tree, the Liberty Bell, and Liberty Square Riverboat. The boat cruises around rivers of America, and it is an authentic steam-powered paddle wheeler. Now the boat is called Liberty Bell, and there is a Liberty Bell. So what if you tell your family, let's meet at the Liberty Bell? Unrelated side note, when I was a kid, I was at the mall with my mom and my sister. This is the land before cell phones. And I was told to meet up at a certain time at Payless Shoe Source. Hour after hour, I waited and eventually saw my mother really angry coming towards me. She was like, "Where have you been? I told you to meet at Payless Shoe Source." I turned around, looked behind me, and pointed, Payless Shoe Source. Little did we know, there was a Payless Shoe Source on both ends of the mall. So again, I question, why are there two Liberty Bells? At both resorts, there's a flagged retreat at Disneyland and Magic Kingdom. Around sunset at Disneyland and Magic Kingdom, there's a color guard that removes the flag. Sometimes you get the marching band. Also, you get the Dapper Dans, just a special ceremony for veterans and their service. This is the most patriotic thing you could do at either park. One last thing you can do is walk down Main Street, USA. Grab a Mickey Mouse American t-shirt or ears from the Emporium, put them on, get an ice cream cone, popcorn, corn dog, or hot dog, take a seat at a bench, listen to the Dapper Dans, clap to the marching band, or just pull out your phone, scroll on it for an hour, forgetting that you're at one of the most amazing places in the world, looking at your Instagram, your Facebook, watching videos on YouTube that are from this channel, or just watch cat videos. Lots and lots of cat videos. Nothing wrong with that. How American can you get? And now for Main Street popcorn, that last piece of popcorn in the bag. In the early 90s, Disney planned to build a park in Virginia called Disney's America. It was roughly going to be 35 miles outside of Washington, D.C. It would include a theme park, thousands of hotel rooms, housing, golf course, shopping. The original plan for the park had 9 themed areas, including Victory Field, based in 1930 through 45. Guests would have a virtual reality experience of being in world wars. There was an area called State Fair. It's based on the Midwest, and it was going to have live shows about baseball. And there was going to be a Coney Island themed ride, including a 60-foot Ferris wheel and a wooden roller coaster. And there was also going to be a place called Crossroads USA. This was going to be the main entry area, a pre-Civil War place village that would serve as a hub for Disney's America, which would have antique steam trains circling the park. The park was never made due to numerous factors, including pushback and financial reasons. So do you feel all patriotic now? Please like, subscribe, and click that bell to be notified the next time there is an episode. Enjoy the journey. I'll catch you next time.